Hello everybody and welcome to JGod Gaming. In today's video I'm going to be working on using the M2 Carbine, giving the best class setup for this weapon. I've recently unlocked it in a supply drop, so I was able to actually use the weapon for the first time. If you had a chance to drop by the stream, you already saw that I was able to use it effectively, but I didn't have a chance to unlock all the attachments at that time. So now I've fully unlocked it, can give you the best class setup based off actually leveling the weapon all the way up and using multiple variations of different attachments. If you're not familiar with the M2 Carbine, it is a DLC weapon that came out not too long ago, and it's basically a 3-shot kill at pretty much all ranges unless you're shooting through something. And immediately I knew exactly what I wanted for the attachments. I wanted a reflex sight just so I can have cleaner iron sights. If you don't want to go that route, you can use a grip or something else on that, whatever attachment you want on that one. But the other two attachments I used are rapid fire and extended mags. You definitely need extended mags with this weapon. I'm using Expeditionary just because I want the extended ammo supply, and then I'm using Blitzkrieg just because I like the streaks. I'm calling in tons of streaks in Gridiron, and that's what I'm playing right now. So if you've seen me ever play Flak Tower, you know where the spawns are, you know where all the different spawns are in general on this map, so you kind of know how to position, especially in Gridiron. You know they're going to either come from the back side, the left side, or the right side. I know it sounds kind of a little bit obvious, but you want to make sure you position yourself the right way. I'm actually landing all these shots. It's like the M1A1 carbine or M1A1 rifle, and it's just not semi-auto, so it's not based off trigger finger. You just hold the trigger with that rapid fire. It actually helps the time to kill. Feels like a lot faster than normal when you get a rapid fire, but it does make a huge difference with this weapon. It allows you to clean up, get that 3-shot kill. Only 22 in the magazine with the extended mags, but that allows you to get more solid 3 pieces, especially when you line up the shots. You could do 3 pieces if you do a 15 magazine with the base magazine, but it's going to be a little trickier because if you miss any shots, it really throws off your potential to clean up and get the double kill plus the 1 or the triple kill per se. And this is a good range at this weapon. I'm making sure I get the shots before they come all the way out. You got to really pick them off early and then just kind of position yourself. Right now you can see I'm picking this dude off. Easy, pretty accurate weapon. Not too much recoil. So as far as the other attachment goes, since I'm playing Gridiron, I guess I could have, if you don't like the iron sights, I mean if you don't mind the iron sights, you can actually go with FMJ. So that's the attachment I probably would have gone with. You can see the teammate throws the ball at me. I'm trying to get this guy at really close range. Bouncing Betty goes off. I see this guy's coming around. Go ahead and clean him up. And you can see this weapon actually puts in some pretty good work. Reload speed is relatively fast, getting tons of assist. I come around the corner, kind of peeking this side. And when you use the range of this weapon, it's going to suffer at that really close range because although it has a decent rate of fire and it's only 3-shot kill, the hip fire is not going to be crazy. You're going to have to snap onto people because if you're caught reloading or running out of ammo, you will die more than likely. You can see right here, I'm on a 10 streak, I die, and I do go on a longer streak right now, so you'll have a chance to check that out. Get firebombing run, get the map control. We're losing, but as you guys know, the most important thing that I believe is map control will lead to wins, and that's always the case. No matter how bad I'm losing in the beginning of a match, as soon as I start calling my streaks, guarantee that map control, we always turn the tide and win. So this is how you want to use this weapon. Use it longer sidelines. Go ahead and map people. I've got a reheal right here. Play it smart. One thing I do want to point out is this is the type of content I normally do. I break down my gameplay, give you tips and tricks as I play, and then I also break down subscriber gameplay. So if you're interested in getting more tips and tricks, definitely subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and like the video if you are enjoying so far. Odds are you are if you're still watching. Overall, I would say this is a really good weapon. Overall, I would say it fits into that medium to high skill gap tier category where it actually does require a little bit amount of skill to actually handle how to position yourself on the map, how to make sure you line up your shots, because you have to be very accurate. You have to be pre-aiming, centered, all these good things so you don't miss any shots, because the moment you start missing shots, you're totally going to ruin everything. I mean, if you're going to use 3-shot weapon, the FG42 is really good, right? It has a slower fire rate, so it doesn't compete with this, but you get 30 magazine. Bar at close range, you're going to get that 3-shot kill potential, but this one, it really manages to destroy the right way. You just got to be very conscious of your ammo, so that's why that extended mags is so helpful to actually extend and get those 2, 3, 4 streaks possible versus actually only being able to do a 2 or a 3 streak. So right now I'm just positioned the right way, waiting for us to gain map control. You can see we're starting to score, but where my teammates are positioned, they're kind of in front of me, so I think the enemies are going to be coming from behind. I'm just playing smart because I know my streak. I don't want to waste my paratroopers because I want to use them on the next map so we could just ball out and just eliminate these opponents by scoring non-stop. And like I said, we're right now in a good position. We did score one more time, but we haven't run into the ball. just playing on my 10 seconds, and then I'm going to skip over to the next part of the match. And you will see that at this point forward, I'm just going to continue to go off and excel using this weapon and showing you the best way to use it. So right here we're starting the second half off, kind of positioning around the map, and then kind of block off my corners. Playing it smart. Again, I want to call the firebombing run, calling the paratroopers in, and then go ahead and get them off. They already got off right away, so now they're going to start patrolling the map. I'm watching mid-map right now. I want to ideally end up in the other building across the way, just because that's where you're going to get the most effectiveness of map control and just continue to destroy. I got my paratroopers going in hot. I call in the firebombing run. Like I said, map control automatically will lead to scores. So right here I get like a 5-piece with that firebombing run. How often does it happen? Not very often, but I know the spawns. I know where they were spawning, so I was very strategic taking this dude out. He's kind of playing around. I got hit markers. Paratroopers are going off. Look at the amount of kills. It's just ridiculous. That's why you get that map control and it just starts to go off. Look at the score now. We're still up 6 points and it'll continue to rise. And I gotten so many kills so quick. I'm already up at the point where I'm going to get that V2 rocket as I cycle through. You're going to see I'm halfway there. I got tons of streaks just going off, but I am at a point where I know I want to get that V2 rocket. It's just about positioning the right way and going and being able to call it off. So we scored again. Teammates have full pushing power. They're coming over here. They're spawning on this side to the left of me, and I just am able to help them out. My teammates in the window cleans up some of the kills, so that it allows me to go ahead and push forward. We both demolished that guy. I ended up getting the kill. I got the hit markers on him, and then now I'm positioned watching mid, and I'm just able to position this window, and it looks like they're coming out right side, so I know I might get flanked. I'm just positioned the right way. I see a shotgun that always scares me. Obviously, most of the time when I do these V2 videos, that I end up getting shot pretty effectively. Best class setup, I always get shot by these shotgunners, dude. Shotguns are snipers. All these one-hit kills really imbalances the game and makes you choke a lot of your streaks, as you guess you can say. So I will rotate around this side. I know they're spawning out. I go ahead and just peek these dudes, get a double kill, and then rotate back. I know I have a bouncing Betty behind me. I just got a position. I got the recon. I want to save my ball turret gunner just because I know I'm getting close on that streak. I'm right in their spawn. You can see the score now. We're up 29-10. It's pretty impressive how important that is, and every time I say it, a lot of times people come in the comment section and say, well, you're not running the ball or nothing like that. Well, my teammates are able to run the wall pretty well when I'm doing my job, and my job is to slay out, call on my streaks, and make it very difficult for the enemy team to hold map control. We got guys shooting down my recon plane and doing all kinds of other nonsense on their team, and I'm just holding down the right side. My teammates got to push forward again, because every time we've made a push, we get the ball going. So right now, I got to get another couple streaks. My teammate's getting a streak here. I played with him before on stream and in the game, so you kind of may have seen him before, but he's pulling his weight and carrying it for the team, because overall, like our entire team is just running around aimlessly, but they're carrying the ball in, which is nice. That always helps when we're able to support those types of players that maybe don't have as much gun skill, maybe not as much map awareness, and position wrong. You see this guy's running by himself. He only has one person to support, so it's probably not the right time to push. We don't have enough map control, and then again goes back to map control, playing smart. 2 off a V2 rocket, just waiting to call on my streak. I'm kind of playing it safe, obviously, because we're up by 19. The goal is to win, always to win, and just position yourself the right way. V2 rocket inbound, and then ends up destroying them. And look at the score. It's going to go up immensely, and we're going to actually cap out to the point where we actually score so many times, caps out. Obviously, once I get the ball turret gunner, it's a wrap. So now that everyone on the enemy team is dead, I call in another firebombing run. I didn't get a chance to use my ball turret. I'm going to cycle through before I get it going again. I know I have minute 15, but I want to keep the streak going. That's 74 kills, and look at the teammates are just demolishing now. Taking out these dudes in mid. So again, these guys are rotating in mid. I go ahead and destroy them. As you're going to see, they're going to come out on screen and just absolutely melt these dudes. It's so good how powerful this weapon is when you land the shots. You can see they peek out right here, and then I just absolutely melt them. They don't have a chance. That's how good that is. I mean, I got an assist on the other one, but you can see basically I did put a bullet in, and I'm controlling the map. We're absolutely demolishing. The teammates score out so dang quick. I didn't even get a call on my ball turret gunners. 2 ball turret gunners wasted. You can see the connection in the lobby, so I was dealing with that too. I ended up going huge streak. If you did enjoy the video, remember to click the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, turn notifications on. Definitely follow me on Twitter. I'd appreciate, you know, interacting with you guys that way too, if you like to prefer that or whatever the case is. 78-3, nice match, huge streak. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.